because the crime could have costs. Even including, it is a political decision taken by the APC as a party that they have calculated that it is their best way to assure that they will win the election. Now, there's no point telling them not to take their decision. All you can say is that they will have to accept responsibility for the decision they have taken. Like me now, like me, personally, I have only one card, voter's card, and by God's grace I will use it. I will definitely not vote for a Muslim ticket. That's my decision. But since this is a political decision of a political party, what people like the church can do officially is bring out these facts and tell people, you take your political decision accordingly. Take your political decision accordingly. Way of locating the leadership of these groups. Give them room to talk and listen. Don't necessarily bring them to Asorok because they won't come. Can they tell us where they can be met? Who are those whom they will admit as interlocutors in dialogue? For the little I know, there seems to be no such thing happening. And the result is that as you are killing, more are coming. More are coming. So I still believe, because it is also said, no matter how bad a war is, eventually it ends up on the discussion table. So people say, of course, before you go to the discussion table, make sure you have dealt a efficient blow on your opponent such that he is forced to come and sit at the table. Because you have to be careful how you weigh all those whatever you can say about them. So honestly, since I'm not in government and I don't know the details, and up till now I don't understand who these bandits are, where they are coming from, how they can stay in the bush, collect ransoms in hundreds of millions of naira, and even order that they bring them bags of rice, new motorcycles, and all these things are delivered, and our security agents cannot reach them. And the millions of naira that they collect in the bush, do they spend it there in the bush? Where are the banks? So, unfortunately, it is difficult for us not to suspect that there is more into all these things than meets the eye. Which is why I think we should pray that God will deliver us. Because it appears as if there are people who have people in Nigeria call themselves religious leaders, both in Islam and in Christianity. Anybody who can sew a sultan becomes a bishop, even archbishop. And what he does, who controls him? No, nobody controls him. And so these are the people who are involved in this kind of thing that gentleman is talking about. And I don't have the duty to defend such people or to explain what they are doing. If it is something that you see happening in the Catholic Church, and you can please give us information, the name of the Reverend Fathers who is doing this kind of thing, and so on. If it's a Reverend Father, he will have a bishop, then we can report to his bishop and let the bishop discipline him, and they will do. But when a freelance pastor with all his paraphernalia of money making is operating somewhere, under whom is he operating? Nobody. Now, the only people who could stop them, maybe it would be the civil authorities, the government. There are certain things that the government can
go together to a little house here. I will lead the way for your own tea break.
They announced for